So this is going to be a very quick introduction to the notes on the keys and how to apply improvisation, how to get to know a little bit about chords in maybe the left hand, and then improvise on top of them using the white notes. So we're going to be using where my index finger is running along those keys. That's going to be where you're going to be playing the single notes with your right hand, and you're going to be playing chords with your left hand, which usually are 3 notes. A chord is 2 or more notes played together. So if you played 2 notes like that there, that will constitute a chord as well. They act as a very good foundation for including music on top of it. It just makes it more interesting and full sounding. If you just have one line of music playing without any chords underneath it, it's not going to sound like much. So the first thing I'm going to show you is the chords that we're going to be using. We're going to be using 3 chords. They're going to start on the notes A, G and F. So if we bunch 3 notes on top of that, we have A, C and E. And you'll notice we've skipped a note here and we've skipped a note there. So we have included what's known as the root, the third and the 5th to make up the triad or the chord. We're going to do the same with G. That's the root or the 1, the 3 and the 5. And we're going to do the same with F. The root, 1, the 3rd, 3 and the C is the 5th. So that's your 3 notes, and we're going to have that as our foundation. So when you're playing a chord in the left hand, the next question is, what are you going to play on top of it? Simple answer is we're going to be using any one of those notes. So let's start on C. And let's move the chord and move the note. Or stay on C actually. Now it doesn't sound like much at the moment, but we can make it sound more interesting. We can arpeggiate or move the notes in the left hand. Like that, of the 3 chords. Or we can just maybe speed it up a little bit so that you're not free falling through it. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Now you'll notice there that I introduced an extra note on the 4 count of the bar. It gives it a bit more movement. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try counting 2 and changing the harmony on every 3rd beat rather than every 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just play open fifths in the left hand without the third and see how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is a different sound. It sounds more expansive. A little bit more interesting maybe. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's do one on each beat of the bar now. Let's change our notes in the right hand every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing too terribly difficult about this, and it's a good place to start. I'm not even thinking really about theory or, well, obviously in the beginning you're thinking of note names because you need to establish in your left hand, you need to get your chords right. But if you look, they're just, the A moves to the G, which is right next door to it, down a step. And right next door to that is the F. And that's all you do. And repeat that. And then all you can do on top of that is play 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's try a few higher notes now. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, we can switch. We can play chords in the right hand and we can play single notes in the left hand. And that has a different character to it as well. And I'll just demonstrate that to you. Let's play the same root note, which is A. And let's play the root on the third and the fifth of the A chord in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's go down to the G and do the same thing. Remember the root and the chord, or the root and the third and the fifth. We can capture that in the right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the G in the left. Do the same with the right, or do the same with the F chord. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, root, third and fifth, and then of the root here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we could even do this. We could do things called octaves, which are 2 A's in the left. It just makes it a stronger sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or maybe we could just do what we did in the left hand and just play fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you do that in the right hand and then maybe combine melodies, I'll just give our improvisations, I'll give a demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can mix it up and start experimenting and feeling your way around the keyboard. You can also arpeggiate the left hand if you feel really adventurous about it, which would be like this. They're the same notes, except you're splitting them out. So there's the A, C and D. All you're doing is this. So you're doing A, E, C, E, which is 1, 5, 3, 5. Same shape. 1, 5, 3, 5 on the G, and then the F is the same. 1, 5, 3, 5. 1, 5, 3, 5. Now, this will take a little bit of practice maybe. For some, for everybody at the beginning it does. So if you maybe do this. Every time you change, let's just stick with chords in the right hand now. Might be easier. So all you're doing is the shapes together. It's that, the arpeggio that we discussed, except you just stick on the right hand. Maybe let's just do the fifth in the right hand. Maybe let's do the arpeggio on the right hand and just hold in the left. Like that. And then switch back. This is something you're going to have to practice and mess around with. One of the good things is that we're only using white notes for this exercise, and you're not going to be confused about what am I going to do next, is that a wrong note. Once you stick to the chords, you can play really anything on top of them. So long as they're white notes. Now, you're probably also aware that the notes in the left hand, or the chord notes rather, they could be left or right hand. The first note sounds a little bit, the first chord sounds a little bit sad. It sounds different to this. And it sounds different to this. Because the F chord and the G chord are major chords. And this is a minor chord. The minor chord sounds different because the third is flat. That distance, that third, is a smaller distance than this. If I was to make that A minor a major, I would have to do this. That's the minor I would have to play to make it sound like that, which sounds like that, except it's lower obviously. But because the third degree is flat, it's minor. And then we go back to our 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's your turn now to improvise. I'm going to play chords. If you have your keyboard set up, your colour codes done, blue on the right, green on the left, or the bass clef for the left and the treble clef for the right, blue. I'll play the chords and you just play your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Now let's just try the fifths. You improvise over this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, I'll just do the fifths. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should be playing stuff over this on your right hand. If you need a reminder, it'd be just stuff like as long as they're all the white notes, and there you could be counting every second beat, change the note. Three, 4, 1, 2, 3, or every beat, or every second beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you could hold for a full 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Or we could arpeggiate. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4. You're improvising on top of this. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And so on. So that's your introduction to improvising using the white notes and 3 chords. You can switch from left hand to right hand. You can use the arpeggio, broken chord. You can hold fifths like that, the broken chords. You can hold the notes 1, 3 and 5, or you can spread them out into the left and right hand like this. When you get a little bit more comfortable with things, you can maybe start doing You can go early with the changes. They don't have to be rigid 4s on the groups all the time. So feel free to experiment with that as well. There really is, the sky is the limit with what you can do, but for now, if you just focus on getting confident with that 4 count, with the changes of chords, improvising with the right hand, you should really get a good feel for it. And then we can start, once you get confident, we can start talking about notation and how to read notes. For now, just stick to that. Okay, so Hannon exercise number 2, it's a different sequence, slightly different, so I'm going to just start it again. So the note blocks, it's the same as the first exercise, except the sequence of notes is different. You've got C, E, A, G, F, G, F, E. And the fingering is 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. So if you remember the finger names, you've got your thumb is 1, index is 2, third finger is 3, ring finger, fourth finger is 4, little finger is 5. So 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. 1, 2, 5, 4, 3, 4, 3, 2. And then we just start the sequence on E. Now we started on F. Now we started on G. Now we started on A. And on B. Coming down, it's 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 5, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. And the left hand. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. So the left hand is the same sequence, but different fingering, obviously. So it's 5, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. And so hands together. That's the end of that exercise. Now, I recommend you watch the video. Stick with these because they are useful and you really got to be patient with them. If you pause the video and work something out and start it again, just do it. Don't abandon it because a sequence is maybe, or you've tripped on where you think it is and where it really is. But you have to be disciplined with this because it will pay off.